This is M.
And this is Ken.
And this is just your typical
Boy meets girl.
boy and girl become BFFs.
Straight up BFFs. For life.
Girl asks boy to make some top 5 lists.
Boy decides to film it.
And an internet sensation was born.
Dozens will be entertained.
This is our podcast.
Top 5 Battle Royale.
With cheese. And welcome to M.
And Ken's
Top 5's
Battle Royale.
With cheese. I am Ken.
I'm M.
And I did not get tape, so Emily, why don't you explain this?
Oh God, you make me do it. This is your thing. You're good at it.
Yeah, well, I have to
Okay.
get tape now because you didn't give me my tape.
So wait.
We are hiring a production assistant to get us tape. If you would like
Comment
to sign up, please leave us your resume. Send us your resume, and we may pick you. Hot chicks are encouraged to apply. Okay, I'm done.
Ken will tell you look weird. We
Yeah.
promise.
Let's not go back to the things that you shouldn't say to a woman, all right? I'm in enough trouble already with that, so.
All right, well, I'll explain the format. I'm M. This is Ken. Best buddies forever.
For a long time.
Sitting around one day thinking, what's your top 5 favorite this? What's your top 5 favorite that? We should record it, right?
We should.
So here we are at the battle. Ken gets his top 5. I get my top 5. We go back and forth. We comment. We disagree.
Argue a lot.
We occasionally agree and say, oh. But,
right? Yeah. There's been a couple where I've been like, oh, damn you. Oh.
For picking that.
Yeah.
You got it.
Nope. All right. So I picked the topic last week, and as such, Emily got to pick the topic this week. So what are we talking about, Emily?
This week we're doing Marvel superheroes.
Marvel superheroes.
Cuts Ken to the bone.
A little bit.
For sure.
But I get to pick the topic next week.
Which I'm sure will be
Revenge
phenomenal.
is a dish best served in the pages of a comic book. So we're talking about our top 5 Marvel superheroes.
Yes, sir.
If you don't know what Marvel superheroes means, there's 3 basic comic books. The 2 major ones are Marvel and DC. Marvel is the home of the Spider-Man and the Captain America and the Iron Man. And DC is the home of Batman and Superman. And I don't need to list anymore because
It's Batman.
it's Batman and Superman. What you got, Marvel? Not much. All right, so
XMen.
if you've watched us in the past, you know we have this fabulous Harvey Dent coin, DC representing. It's got Harvey Dent on one side, Two-Face on the other side. Because Emily got to pick the topic, I get to pick the... I get to choose.
He calls it
the coin flip, and we'll see what happens. I'm gonna go with Harvey Dent. Is it? Oh, Two-Face is on a roll.
He really is.
Two-Face is 4 to
3.
3. Two-Face is on a 3.
He's catching up.
Game winning streak. Wow, that is pretty epic. It's pretty fitting since you're the Marvel person, I'm the DC person. It worked out well that way, I guess. So my number 5, you just said XMen, and I do enjoy the XMen. I'm a fan of the XMen.
I love the XMen.
I've been a little disappointed with what they've done with the XMen in movies, somewhat.
The origins are not my favorite, but
The last one was really good. I think the last one was probably the best, the First Class.
First Class was good.
That was an excellent movie. But overall, the first X-Men was good. You can't go wrong with Wolverine. You could put him in anything, and he would be fantastic,
Yes.
even though his movie didn't do that great. But Nightcrawler.
Oh, Nightcrawler. That's cool.
Nightcrawler, great.
Not a major character.
You know why I liked him in the beginning? Because he's German. Not gonna lie. It's 99% of why I liked Nightcrawler, but then I became a big fan. He's awesome. He is the son of Mystique, who is a villain, sometimes hero of sorts. And, I'm a huge Nightcrawler fan. And, so, yeah, Nightcrawler made my list.
I like that.
Cracking in at number 5.
I like that.
Nightcrawler.
All right, I'm going. My number 5. I had to pick for my kid. I had to pick Hulk.
Wait, so you don't love the Hulk?
No, I do love Hulk. I do. He's cool.
Hulk is amazing.
He is. He's pretty awesome. I mean, Hulk.
Hulk smash.
Domination. And that's my 3-year-old. Hulk smash. So, I had to go that way. I like Hulk too. I didn't just pick him for
Okay, all right. Well, the Hulk is fantastic.
He's cool. Yeah,
the Hulk is absolutely fantastic.
I mean,
if anything, I have issues with how low he's on your list.
Really? Yeah, I'll look about it later. I mean, Bruce Banner, genius.
Yeah.
Turned, gamma rays, turns you into Hulk. He's a cool character.
Yeah. And I think the thing I like about the Hulk is that he's had 3 movies. Mm-hmm. And he's had 2 movies and a TV show and then he was in the Avengers.
Yeah.
He was awesome. All 3 of those movies I think are fantastic. The Avengers was great, obviously. I thought both Hulks were fantastic. They were different. They were very, very different movies. But the Hulk, and I loved the TV show when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And I still get excited when I see Lou Ferrigno and stuff.
He's cool.
Yeah, we should get Lou Ferrigno on this show.
Absolutely.
It would be awesome. He could just stand here and hold the... He would never do it. Okay.
You never know.
Number 4 is, for me, is a crush pick.
Okay.
Is one of my comic book crushes. And she is an XMen. And she is played on the screen by Ellen Page, who is an adorable... even though she smokes, she is awesome. Shadowcat, Kitty Pryde, one of the best X-Men. Huge portion of the Days of Future Past timeline that they're basing the new movie on, which is very exciting. Shadowcat, Kitty Pryde.
I like that pick.
God, I love her.
Yeah.
Such a...
I like it.
That's my type. I think Kitty Pryde is the origin of my type, if you will. The type of girl that I go after, I think Kitty Pryde, not mutants. I don't... although, I'm not that picky. But yeah, I think she kind of laid I think she was the foundation for all future chicks that I would get rejected by.
I'm going to follow your lead and break the boy superhero mold with my number 4, too. My number 4 is Miss Marvel.
Miss Marvel.
I love Miss Marvel.
I'm not a huge fan.
Oh, come on, she's a badass.
I feel like they threw her... You see, here's my problem with Miss Marvel. I think they threw Miss Marvel out there because they had to. I felt like it was let's make... She's not different, really, from anybody else in the...
She's still badass.
She's
awesome.
pretty BA. She's pretty BA. And I've heard that she's possibly going to be in the new Avengers film.
That would be cool.
Which would be awesome, I think, for her. Hopefully she maybe even pop up in Captain America 2. That'd be pretty cool.
That'd be sweet,
right?
too. Yeah, absolutely.
So I don't hate Miss Marvel, but I feel like there's stronger female characters out there for the ladies.
We'll get to them later.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
All right,
number 3. We're gonna go. We're gonna double up here. Hulk.
Yay!
I love the Hulk. For all the reasons I stated earlier, he's amazing, and was probably my first real superhero. Because I loved the Hulk movies when I was a kid. I used to tape them. I used to set the VCR to tape. That's how I learned how to use the VCR.
Love it.
Is because I wanted to tape the Hulk movies with Bill Bixby and Lou Ferrigno. And,
that's awesome.
So yeah, the Hulk, love him.
I love Hulk too. He means well. He's cute. And maybe cute isn't quite
I don't know if I would classify the Hulk as cute.
He is. He's okay.
Maybe best that we just move on because that was a weird statement.
No.
The Hulk is cute.
Well, not cute, like innocent. Hulk is innocent.
Okay, all right.
That's what I mean by cute. Not
exposed to gamma rays. Brilliant scientist Bruce Banner or David Banner, whichever format you're apparently watching it in.
Yeah, right.
He needed to change his first name to make him different.
Why not, right? Okay, my number 3 is Storm from X-Men.
Storm.
I had a really hard time picking my female X-Man, if you will. I was really between Storm and Rogue. I couldn't. I had a hard time. I really did. Here's why I went Storm. Just her Rogue's power always intrigued me, right?
Rogue's got a crazy power.
It's very cool, but it's almost more of a non-power. It isolates her. You know what I mean?
Should we say what their powers are?
What you mean? People don't know?
Well, I mean, maybe somebody doesn't know.
Who doesn't know it?
I mean, if you don't know it, we're not going to talk to you ever again. But perhaps we can educate you.
Okay, Rogue. So Storm obviously controls weather.
Right.
Hence the name.
And Mom is crazy good at that.
Okay, now. I see how this is going to be.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah, I went there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right,
Sorry.
And Rogue has the ability to, when she touches you, if you're a mutant, steals your mutant power, right. Or if you're a human, just steals your life energy, force, whatever you want to talk about. Yeah. And so, I mean, cool character. What a cool, interesting power to have. But, like I said, isolates as opposed to just being a badass superhero. Yeah. So that's why I went Storm.
Yeah.
I mean, controls lightning, wind. She's just sweet. Sorry.
How do you feel about Halle Berry?
Let's not go there.
Okay, yeah, same here. I feel like they, as great as they did with the men in the X-Men movies, I feel like
took a crap.
I feel like they phoned it in with the females.
I agree with
just
you.
Went with people that were popular and famous. And
agree.
I mean, she didn't do a bad job in the first one. But after that, it just kind of went downhill for her.
I would agree with that.
So,
yeah. I mean, I like the 90s cartoon.
Yeah.
Epic Storm.
She was awesome. That was probably the best incantation of Storm. I think even better than some of the comics.
I would
She's pretty awesome in that one.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, well, I wish you would have picked Rogue.
Yeah?
For your number 3. Because that would have led in perfectly to my number 2.
I know who you picked.
Gambit! He mon cher.
You know what? I love him too.
The Raging Cajun.
He's awesome.
Himself, Gambit.
Actually, I'm getting sort of sad now that I didn't put him on my list.
I love Gambit.
So I'm glad you did.
I actually wanted to put Gambit at number 1 because he's one of my favorite X-Men. When you see my number 1, obviously it'll make more sense. But I love Gambit. You know, I was thrilled when they put him in the X-Men movie or in the in the Wolverine movie. And I thought he was great in that movie. Yeah. I thought he was played fantastically. I wish that the movie had done better so we could see more of him. But Gambit is just awesome.
That's a good pick. And
his relationship with Rogue, I think, is they're not necessarily good guys.
Right.
You know, they're not bad. I mean, I don't think they really ever fought on the bad side. But they're just not, you know, they more hate, you know, seeing injustice done than anything else. They're not like the typical, you know, good guys, which I like.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're saying. I totally agree with that. Gambit. He's awesome.
Raging Cajun. Mon Shelly. I don't know. That's not really.
I had trouble with my 1 and my 2. I know it's going to be a surprise for you. I just hit. I know you're going to yell at me for my number 1, but I don't care. I'm going to defend it to the end. My number 2.
I know who it's going to be. And it just makes me angry.
Well, no.
It does.
Let me have my geek moments.
All right. All
right. My number 2 is Wolverine. Wolverine's awesome. I love Wolverine.
If I do my hair like this,
you could totally look like
I kind of look like Wolverine. I mean, in the fantasy world where I look anything like Hugh Jackman. In my mirror.
You sing like Hugh Jackman.
I do sing like Hugh Jackman. Wolverine is a quality pick. I got no beef with that.
He's an awesome character. You know, super healing powers. Just a total. I feel like I keep saying badass, but
he's a badass. He is the definition of badass.
Yeah. He's cool.
He is so awesome. Wolverine is just amazing, and that's why I put him at number 1.
Yeah!
Wolverine. Just, you know, for all the reasons you said, I mean, he's just, again, not the typiple good guy.
Not at all.
You know, he mostly just hates douchebags.
Well, I would hate douchebags, too, if I got, you know, abducted and coated my bones. And
let's just say this, you know, as much as I love Wolverine on the comic book page and in the cartoons, Hugh Jackman is
amazing job.
He's amazing, and he is Wolverine, and I don't want to see anybody ever play Wolverine ever
Other
again.
than him, I agree.
You know, with Batman, Superman, I can tolerate other people. I just can't. Like, I just don't know how I would feel about that.
And what a testament is that to Hugh Jackman and his career that he can be like in Les Mis and also embody a superhero.
He was on Broadway.
Amazing.
And then he stopped. He went on Broadway and performed on Broadway, and then he filmed X-Men 2.
Yeah.
You know, he's amazing and such a talent. And I mean, that's not why I picked Wolverine, but he's huge.
No, but you can't. Well, you can't talk about Wolverine without saying that. I totally agree.
You can't. I mean, they're kind of at this point now one and the same.
I would agree.
And I think when you talk about, you know, superheroes portrayed on the big screen, I mean, you've got Tony Stark and Robert Downey Jr.
You know how I feel about him. Yeah.
You know, but I think Wolverine is just probably the most perfect. I think that they've done well lately with casting superheroes from all of the Avengers to
Right.
the most recent Batman and Superman and all that. But I don't think you can go any better than they did with Wolverine. They broke the mold, and so Wolverine, my number one. All right, Miss Marvel girl.
Come on.
Let's see what your number one is.
Okay, first of all, I hate all the movies.
Yeah, well, it's because the movies stink. The last one was pretty good.
The last one was okay.
I feel like I'm presuming who you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about. Okay, you can't be a self-proclaimed nerd, geek, whatever, without at least aspiring to be a superhero.
Not for that reason though. I disagree. I disagree wholeheartedly.
He's my hero. You can't. I mean, Peter Parker. Come on. Peter Parker goes from Peter Parker, science geek nerd, right, to friggin' Spider-Man. Whatever. And I love my Hulk too. I do.
That's all I gotta say is Hulk does it and does it better.
Yes, but does Hulk win the girl in the end?
Well, yeah, I mean, him and he's kinda. As long as she doesn't piss him off.
That's great.
I mean,
That's all good.
Just stay on his good side.
No, Spider-Man...
Have the sandwich ready when he comes home for work.
Where's not dinner? You're right. Spider-Man's like the epitome of every like comic book geek's like dream. Be like the smart dude during the day, and then at night be like the awesome
dress
get
in
the
tights.
girl. Okay, stop. Okay, because Batman and Superman don't dress in tights.
Superman is from another planet, so his fashion sense is completely different. Okay, Batman doesn't really wear tights.
Raised from infancy on Earth, don't think so.
By farmers. All right, his opinions on life are skewed.
Don't insult farmers.
I'm not insulting farmers. I have family that are farmers. They won't watch this because they don't get internet in the sticks. But still.
I will support Spider-Man. That's all I gotta say. That's it. It's over.
It's your list.
What's next week? Stop. What's next week?
Well, all right. So these are our lists, our top fives. Emily got to pick this week.
We all know what kinds of pick next week.
And I am going to have my sweet revenge because Marvel may have a lot of superheroes, but nobody does villains better than the folks at DC. DC comic book villains is my next.
It's a good twist. I'll take it.
And they could all kick all of these guys' butts. So tune in next week when we will talk about DC comic book villains. A sweet relief and revenge from the Marvel. Although, like I said, I love all five of these. Mm-hmm. And I mean, so I can't go wrong. And there's some good ones on your list.
Thanks.
I was sort of with you up until number one, even though I knew that's what you were going to pick. So, anyways, if you're a comic book geek like us, leave your top five in the comments below on our Facebook page. Hit us up on the Twitter. Yep, on the Twitter. I said it.
On the Twitter.
Yep, you can tweet us on the Twitter.
At M and Ken.
At M and Ken.
Top
M
five?
and Ken's 5.
M
and Ken's 5. It's also our Facebook page, facebook.com/M and Ken's 5. But you'll see it on the thing here, right? Like right there-ish, right now. Right? Okay, so tune in next week. We will see you then.
DC.
Yeah! Hulk smash!